Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we would live up to age 100 and we would be working until age 80. So let's redesign our life and your life. Today, I'd like to talk about Feng Shui. Do you know Feng Shui? If you don't, go to Amazon.com or Amazon in your country and look for this title. Ta-da! It says Grace hosts 1 Minute Feng Shui for Prosperity. 1 Minute Feng Shui for Prosperity. I published this book in the United States about, I don't know, I think about 2010 or 2011. And then, thank you for your support. But when I published it, it became number 2 in USA Amazon. It was number 2 in USA Amazon. And this is a very good, easy to read, good summary about Feng Shui. And according to my book, there are 3 major schools of thoughts in Feng Shui. The first one is Blackhat Feng Shui. The second is Form Feng Shui. And the third is Flying Star Feng Shui. So you see the stars here, today's life. So I do Flying Star Feng Shui. Let me briefly tell you the differences. The first one, the Blackhat Feng Shui. The Blackhat Feng Shui is the Feng Shui that made Feng Shui, available or made Western people aware of Feng Shui. So why it's called the Black Hat? Because it was a Feng Shui practiced by Tibet, Buddhist monk in Tibet area, and they wear black hat. So that's why it's called the Black Hat Feng Shui. And it was this, Buddhist monks who brought the concept of Feng Shui to the Western globe of the hemisphere. So that's why the Black Hat Feng Shui is the first Feng Shui style introduced to Europe and the United States. However, today in a Feng Shui world, Black Hat Feng Shui is no longer considered as Feng Shui, but it is rather considered as folk belief. It's folk belief. Why? Because they say, okay, to purify the energy, you have to throw the salt or you have to sprinkle vinegar, and to repel the evil energy, you have to hang that particular mirror called bagua. You know the mirror with the 8 corners? So that mirror will reflect bad energy. So hang it on top of your front door or whatever. Today in our Feng Shui area, it's no longer true. No longer true, but it's just a folk belief. And again, it's a personal preference. If you love folk belief, go ahead. Buy the bagua, the 8-corner mirror, and hang it anywhere you like. Hang it in your bedroom, hang in your car, hang on your forehead, So anyhow, so that's the first kind. The second kind of Feng Shui is called the Form School. Well, I name it Form because they care about forms. Like they say, oh, you want to become rich? Oh, okay. You can associate. You can think about the gold coin. It's round. So if you want to become rich, change your bed headboard. Make it round. Or you are running a restaurant, like a sushi bar or tempura bar, or if you have a bar and you want to make your business prosperous, okay, change your counter, not the triangular and not the rectangular, but make it round corner, because the rounded corner is like associated with a gold coin. So round corner make you rich. Or this, oh, if you want to have new relationship, okay, put the 9 strings of red ribbon in your bedroom has to be facing the south. All those things. Those are the form people. And their characteristics is number one, they love dragon. Dragon is a mysterious, mythological animal. Dragon did not really exist. It's only mythology or fantasy. And these form school people, they love dragon. If they see mountain, they say, oh, that's a dragon back, or that's a dragon fin. Or if they see a cave, they say, oh, that's a dragon mouth. The energy is coming, or energy is going to the dragon mouth. It's only a cave, Or if they see a rock, they might say, that's a dragon head. You have to worship dragon head. Something like that. So, again, it's your personal preference. If you love mythology, if you love dragon, go ahead, study it. And I think that form school of Feng Shui is popular among interior designers because for many interior designers, it could be their added value. They might say, I'm an interior designer with Feng Shui knowledge. So let me design your house to be, special house. The Feng Shui, you have to have this color here. You have to have this shape of the headboard and this and that. So that's their sales tactic, just to make them have added value to their bill. Okay. Now the third one is what I do. It's called the Flying Star Feng Shui. That's why today's live I put the stars. So Flying Star Feng Shui is more common sense and more logic. Why? Because if we see mountain, we don't call it that's the dragon back. We call it it's a mountain. It's a mountain. If we see a cave, we call it it's a cave. We don't call it it's a dragon mouth. If we see a rock, I call it it's a rock. I don't call it it's a dragon head. And in order to boost up your energy, put this dragon head in this direction. I won't talk about those nonsense. But again, up to you. If you like, just like Disneyland. Disneyland consists of 5 different areas, right? The Main Street, USA, Adventureland, Westernland, Tomorrowland, and the Fantasyland. So if you love fantasy world, you enjoy Fantasyland. And if you are like me, more futuristic, you might like Tomorrowland, Or if you like Western movie, you would like Adventureland or Westernland. But regardless, any land you like, after all, the Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. That's what it is. So again, if you are interested, go ahead and buy my book. Go to Amazon.com. It's still available. 1 Minute Feng Shui for Prosperity. But again, there are 3 major schools of thoughts in Feng Shui. Blackhat, which is no longer Feng Shui anymore, but we are considered folk belief. And the second is the form school of Feng Shui. They love dragon. They love mysterious animals like phoenix, black turtle, white tiger, green dragon. So they are the people. And then the third one is me, flying star. Ours is more common sense and the logic. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.